Hello everyone on YouTube. What you can hear right now is a new keyboard. And today I'm going to be reviewing this keyboard. And I also have something else exciting too. This channel has hit 400 subscribers. So I would like to thank all those who have supported me throughout all this. And I would also like to thank those who comment on my videos, give me ideas for new content, and all those who view my videos. It's what keeps me going, and it's what enables me to create more content for you to view, guys. And I know it's awkward because I'm holding my Chromebook. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing this Casio ctk1150 keyboard. Let's put the camera back. So, hello everyone. How's everyone been doing since the last time we uploaded a video? Well, this isn't the only keyboard I've got to show you today, but we're going to take a look at that in a bit. So let me pick the Chromebook up again. I know it's awkward doing this on a Chromebook, but I don't know where my camera is positioned, so I'll have to describe the keyboard to you. So here is the keyboard. It is 61 full-size keys. They're weighted as well, just like on a piano. And you have 100 voices, 100 songs, and 100 rhythms. The voices are exactly the same as those on the PSR. No, not the PSR. What am I talking about? The ctk1150, which I got last year, if you remember watching that video. So, is there anything really special about this keyboard? Well, aside from the sound quality, there are some differences. We do have the piano sound, of course. Let me show you the keyboard around, if I can get the camera so you can get a full look at it. Maybe the light's not on. It's probably dark in here, so you probably won't see it. I don't know my way around here anyway, so. But if you Google a ctk1150 and you Google the ctk1150. You'll get a look at it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing a few things. I'm going to be showing some sounds because I've got to put this on the stool, this Chromebook, using it as a tripod. Well, technically it's got 4 legs, but still, it's not a tripod. It's not a tripod because it's got 4 legs. Right, so this is the piano sound, of course. It's no different from what we've seen on Casios of this style. This probably came out back in 2007. I can't play too much because there are a few dead keys on this keyboard, so I'll have to play what I can. Change the voices with these plus and minus buttons, which are conveniently placed. The clave, which is always my favourite, which is a great cue for playing Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Love that song. It's one, even though Stevie Wonder is my role model because he's also visually impaired like me. We've got some organ sounds. So there's the organ sounds. Let's go down to the synthesizer section. try another song. Got square leads. Or you can go crazy. You can go crazy with that. Synth strings. Like how it fades in. Axel F. With this one, you can play Axel F with this voice. Don't know what film that's from. I know it was used in a film. Or you could play it with this. That's another good one. So looking around the instruments effects, there's really nothing new. There's the applause. We've got the vehicle sounds. Yeah. We've got phone sounds. Can make a busy signal. I like that. You can do a busy signal sound. And then we've got the crazy alien sound effects, and then we've got sounds with dual sounds. Let's turn this down a bit. One of the weirdest things about this keyboard is the volume. Instead of opting for buttons like they have on their past models, Casio have basically made the volume control a switch, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. So you've got 6 levels of volume. So it's similar to the power switch. So you've got the off position, the on position, single finger, multi finger. Those are for the accompaniment. So let's turn this back on. Speaking of the rhythms, what's new with those? Well, there's nothing really new with the rhythms. They're pretty much the same as what you'd expect on keyboards of this era. This is from the early 2000s. You've got your intro and your fill in there, so that's all you got with this keyboard. Let's listen to some rhythms so that you can make sure the accompaniment is on. And let's turn this all the way. Let's turn this down a bit. Yeah, nothing really new. And nothing really new on the rhythm section. However, with this being a keyboard meant for the beginning musician, that's neither advantage nor disadvantage. The good thing about this keyboard is it's piano style keys, so they feel very much like a piano. By that, Casio could have opted to do something different. This keyboard couldn't have been like a ctk or something like that. So this keyboard could have been easily a WK, but the WK series has 76 keys. I'm going to turn my phone off. Give me 1 second, because I don't want that distracting us while I'm filming. Whatever I did with it. Bear with me for a minute.
(1657) Lock screen. EE. Collapsed. Lock screen. Collapse. Collapse.
Why is it so hard
Device
to turn
unlocked.
off a
No
Samsung?
setting. No setting. Restart. Power walk. Power walk.
There we go. Don't get a Samsung phone, people. They're really hard to turn off. Anyway, let's get back to the video at hand. So as I was saying, this keyboard could have very much been in a different series, a whole series where Casio just made them all weighted keys. But I'm not sure if this was the very first keyboard in this series with weighted keys, especially with this sound processor. So this is pretty much the same as the other keyboard I've got, the ctk1150. The only difference is the power supply. I mean, if we take a look at this is how it's connected right now. We've got the power and we've got the headphone / sustain jack. I think that's both a headphone and sustain. Let me bring the camera up to the power supply so you can see the back of the keyboard. I might be holding the laptop. I might be holding the camera. Well, my hand's probably touching the camera, so you can probably see the power. So, and let me briefly show you the ctk1150, which isn't turned on, but I don't yet have a power supply. The power supply for this new keyboard I got doesn't work with this ctk1150. So here's the 495 for comparison. Take a quick look at it. So there's the volume and there's the slider for the accompaniment, and the keys aren't weighted. And here's there's the power supply. Now you'd think that this would use the exact same the exact same plug. Actually, this has both a sustain and a headphone. So I think the other one's got a headphone. There's no MIDI on both keyboards, so you can't do any MIDI work with it. Let's put it back.
Reminders, stacked. Reminders, phrase. To open the notifications menu, press Control, Option N.
Sorry about that, both my Macs went off. I've got a new Mac as well now, so. So let's get back to the video at hand. So we've looked at the rhythms and we've looked at the sounds. What about the demos then? Well, you've heard one of them already. And I'm not going to go through all of them. They're very much the same as on most other Casio keyboards. If you want me to do a video of demo songs, I'll do that in the future. But let's turn our attention to the other keyboard that I've got on this stand, which is below the PSR.
Current time, 5 o'clock. To open the notifications menu, press Control Option N.
PSR 260. This is the PSR F51. Not a special keyboard in itself. If you want to see a review of that keyboard, let me know. Anyway, so the F51, I got this keyboard in May of this year, and it has 30 songs and a good number of rhythms. This was probably one of the first keyboards to have the ethnic rhythms, and it came out back in 2016. The PSR 260 is way above it, so you can't see the whole keyboard. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you all for supporting the channel, and wow, man, I can't believe it, 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can make that 500 by the end of the year. I'm not holding my breath though. Yeah.
Pause recording. Stop recording.
Thank you all for watching. This has been a fun review of the ctk1150. It's not impressive in its own right, but it is a good keyboard. Now for the final verdict. Would you buy the 1150 in 2023? Well, it depends really. It depends on your budget. Although, to be fair, you could probably get it for fairly cheap now these days anyway. Pretty much, it's pretty much the same. My opinion on the 1150 is pretty much the same. No, my opinion on the 1150 is pretty much the same as that of the ctk1150. If you're on a budget, and specifically here in the UK where we've got the energy crisis, go for it. I mean, the keys aren't touch sensitive, but they are weighted, so you're going to get a similar experience to what you've got on a piano. But the options you can do are fairly limiting. That's not to say the keyboard is bad. It's the opposite of. I would say this is a complete upgrade over the ctk495, mainly because it might be even newer, or something else that's a bit different. I'm not entirely sure. You be the judge of that.
Pause. Stop.
So let's stop. I'm going to stop the video there. I hope to see you in the next video. It has been ages since I've done a video. Well, not really. It's not been that long because the last video I did was about macOS Sonoma, and I'm still ticked off at Apple for not including my Mac in the list of supported Macs because it really can't run Ventura. I mean, it's struggling to run Ventura. Apple should have just dropped the 2017 iMac in when Ventura came out, because really the Mac doesn't meet the Ventura system requirements for great performance. So basically Ventura is a downgrade. But that's for another video. If you want to see me criticise Apple about macOS Ventura, then please, by all means, subscribe. Those who are not subscribed. My analytics show that 60% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so I appreciate a subscription. This is Jordan signing off.
Pause.
Saying,
Pause. Stop.
have a good day, everyone.